Hello everyone, this is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So today, I'm going to give you my definitive review for the Apple Watch. Now, I don't know why I called it definitive, maybe I did it for dramatic purposes, but nonetheless, here goes. I have the 42mm Apple Watch Sport. It cost me $399. Now, the real question and the real answer that I'm going to give you is, was that $399 well spent? The answer is yes. Pretty easy to tell because I still have the watch. Initially, I was like, all right, let's see what this Apple Watch is going to provide. And of course, it's a luxury item. In my opinion, it's a luxury item. I didn't need this watch. It wasn't like I absolutely was dying to get this watch. Initially, I didn't really want the watch until, and this is the catch, until I saw one in person and I tried it on, and the fit and finish just, it connected. No pun intended. With the new update that recently came out, the operating system runs a lot smoother. The connectivity between the watch and the phone, there's a better relationship between those two devices, and therefore it gives me a better experience. I spent, once again, $400 when you round it off, and I wanted to justify that purchase. Now, hey, it's a luxury item. Once again, it's a luxury item, so I didn't necessarily need this. But what are the key features that makes me a proud owner of an Apple Watch? Well, it's basically my assistant. It will give me reminders on the fly. It will keep me up to date with my social networks. It will give me messages instantly when I receive them. It gives me the capability of answering those messages without taking out the phone. And I have the iPhone 6 Plus. It's a big phone, and when I'm in the train or whether I'm at work. Now, I work on elevators. I'm an elevator technician. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt to take out my iPhone 6 Plus and answer a text or a call. Now, sometimes you see a text or you receive a message on your phone and you pick it up. You spend the time to pick up the phone, and it's a message that you could have looked at later. So it cuts seconds out of your time. I'm from New York City. Seconds can go a long way. So for me, because I'm always walking, I'm always doing something, having that capability of just looking at my watch and taking care of messages, reminders, appointments, and of course I can tell the time, having all that capability on my wrist is great. It's great for me. Apple has done a great job of doing what other manufacturers have been doing with smartwatches. But of course, because it's dedicated to the iPhone 6 and I believe iPhone 5S, I think is the other model phone. But it's built around that ecosystem. It's built around the Apple hardware. So of course, everything's going to run smoothly. Now, I am invested in the ecosystem that Apple has provided through iTunes, through their applications, of course, the hardware. And there's no secret that I've called myself an Apple fanboy. But purchasing the watch was a totally new experience. It was something that was, because I've owned several smartwatches from different manufacturers, I knew the ins and outs of what a smartwatch can do, so I wasn't expecting anything miraculous from the Apple Watch. Now, the fit and finish is unlike any of its competitors, and that goes for most of their items, whether it's the iMac, the Apple phone, the iPhone 6, or their MacBook Pros. Apple has that fit and finish that most manufacturers just don't have. As I always stated, the Surface Pro has that fit and finish that is very close to Apple. Same applies to the Apple Watch. Now, I love the fact that I can keep up to date with my activities, and it always, I know there's a program and everything like that, but based on the amount of steps and the amount of activity I do per week, the Apple operating system, I'm not going to say the watch itself because the watch is nothing without an operating system, So the operating system will tell me, look, based on the amount of activity you had this week, we recommend that you up the ante, and instead of doing 700 calories per day, try 850 calories per day. It will push you to stand up at least for 1 minute every hour. You can set up different activities. So usually when I get out of the train, I set up an open activity where I would do an outdoor walk, and I will set it to open so that there's no initial goals, like say, do it for 15 minutes. No, I leave it open. And when I stop, usually when I get to the clock to clock in at work, that's when I stop it, and it saves. So I have all that activity saved. So overall, the fact that I put this on as soon as I wake up is just a testament as to how it's not that I'm dependent on this Apple Watch, but I would feel weird leaving the house without it. And by the way, battery life has improved with the new update. I can get easily a day and a half in one charge, but out of habit, I charge it every day. But you can get a day and a half with one charge. But overall, I enjoy the item. I love it. I recommend it to anyone looking to buy an Apple Watch. So that's that. So until next time, I'm Jose Betancourt. As always, thank you for viewing my videos, and I'll talk to you soon.